tempting, not gonna deny. It is very tempting. And also, even without my support, the hold a second. Our Argentinian trade, we had a little trade agreement with the Argentinians, and that has just expired because they've been annexed by the filthy communists. Can't say I'm too pleased with that, honestly. But as I was saying, the Spanish aren't doing terribly at pushing against the Carlists elsewhere. They really are not. Now, we could send the rest of our forces to try and deal with them up there. I hope. Yeah, it's going pretty well, actually. All things considered, it is. Give me a moment. I just want to check on my various front lines. Yeah, as usual. Declaration of the Argentine Commune. The forces of the Frente Obrero Patagonico have triumphed decisively over Carles's Argentina and seized the capital of Buenos Aires. This victory, the socialists have openly proclaimed the creation of a true Argentine commune and the start of a new age for socialism in South America. A number of leading figures in the previous administration, as well as other notables, have been seen fleeing the country by ship, and most of the nation's population still remain temperamentally against socialist policies, and the rise of a syndicalist Argentina could upset the delicate balance of regional politics for years to come. A serious victory for socialism and a crime against humanity. I tell you, it is a crime against liberty itself. Yes, I'm the leader of an autocratic imperial regime, and I am talking about liberty. The irony is not lost on me. It really is not. But, as I was saying before, the Spanish Civil War is going quite well for us, really. It is the best of all the little proxy wars we're in at the moment. We've taken a bit more land off of the CSA. Not much, though. And that's only some militia there. I'm going to try and see if we can't take the pressure off of our friends there by launching an attack on those CSA militia. Defense against the Serbians is going perfectly fine. It's a bit stalematy in Spain, although definitely going quite well. We appear under attack while attacking. Great stuff. Really great stuff. About to take another province off of the Carlists up here. well, retake, really. It's one that they had taken off of the Kingdom of Spain previously. And there we go. Definitely is going our way with all of this. And that's some Spanish cavalry that are just sort of sneaking around the Carlist front lines. Come on. Come on, you stupid cavalry idiots. Attack their capital. From what I can tell, it's just bloody wide open. Attack the capital. Take it. God damn it. They could have just seized the capital with that cavalry, and that would have put the Carlists on the brink of collapse, I bet. I don't know why they didn't. It's right there. You're literally right bloody next door to their capital. Take it. Take it. Okay. Let's get those divisions to link up here, and then we'll help out with that particular defense. Yeah, the American Civil War, let's be brutally honest, has just basically become who can beat the crap out of the other more thoroughly. Yeah. No available land route. Cross the damn river. Actually, that we're not going to be able to manage a river crossing attack like that, so just get over there and help defend. And our little Balkan entanglement is in as good a spot as ever. Now, why were all of my horses not involved in that? And again, why the bloody fucking hell have the Spanish not taken the enemy capital? Why are they not attacking that guy to pin him down? I don't know. These are questions that should be answered but are not. So why are you not attacking that important city there, you idiots? We can deal with that later. I got to attack that guy to pin him down. Once you're over there, you can do the same. Yes, the German volunteers in Spain are basically at this point reduced to attacking enemy armies to pin them in place. Interesting. The Blue Lotus, the newest comic of George Remy, or Herge, takes place in the Qing Empire, where the reporter Tintin is sent to dismantle drug trafficking. It is known that Herge was helped in his work by a young student from the legation city of Shanghai named Zhang Chongren, who came in Flanders, Wallonia, came from, that should probably say, to study fine art. The expertise of Zhang led to a striking and realistic representation of Chinese society and contributed greatly to the enormous success of the book in the Reichspakt in China. The book criticizes the weakness and corruption of the Qing government, as well as the Japanese presence in Manchuria, and is, as such, banned in both these countries. Fortunately, the Kaiserreich allows free speech. It would have been a shame to miss this work of art. So exciting. And we gain 20 political power. Yeah, honestly, I just love the little flavor events like that. They're so great, and they just add so much nice detail to this mod. It's just excellent. Defense going well over in the Union. Offense over in Spain is making progress nicely. And we have no intel on the combats taking place between the Carlists and the Spanish royal government. Why? We literally have volunteers in your nation helping you fight this damn war, and you're not willing to tell us how your fights are going, so that we can make strategic deployment decisions. That makes no goddamn sense. It really does not. It really makes no sense at all. But we're about to get militarist revival, so that's going to be quite nice and very helpful in a lot of ways. Apparently no one's going to intercept that army there. That is going to retake that province and cut off those Royal Spanish forces up there. Jeez. Yes, I swear, Spanish AI can be some of the dumbest in Hearts of Iron sometimes. I'm not sure. Have I ever told this story? I don't actually know, but I had this one game where I was playing as... I think it was fascist Germany in vanilla Hearts of Iron 4, and I had 3 or 4 divisions volunteering to help out the fascists. And long story short, I was noticing again and again that Republican Spain was leaving these glaring gaps in their front lines, that if the nationalist Spain rather, had been paying more attention to that sort of thing, they would have been able to exploit those and just encircle and outflank their enemies. As in a lot more places, but they were just not exploiting the opportunities that they had, essentially. And it was just so infuriating to see that they had the opportunity to take advantage of those sort of strategic blunders of their enemy, yet they didn't. It was just so infuriating. Well, we've got a little pocket of Carlos here that have been nice and cut off. Now, if the Spanish would just help me out with attacking Burgos, that would be lovely. Doesn't look like they're going to, though. over here, we're going to have to close that pocket before I can get any help at Burgos, I think. Not impressed by that. Not impressed at all. Hey, Spanish militia dude. Would you attack already? You have an opening. Take advantage of it. Honestly. They're just the worst at this sort of thing. They really are. But we're not gonna win that, so... we'll try and push them out of there and then hit Burgos, I guess. Am I seeing what I think I am? I believe so. The Commune of France is justifying a war against us. You know how I said that the war between Germany and France usually kicks off in 1939? Well, it seems to me that they don't want to wait. Because they're starting to justify one, rather than wait for the Alsace-Lorraine war event that gives them that pronto-like. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay, how are things over in the Union? I really need to remember to check on this stuff more often. So let's help out our allies down there. Going perfectly fine in Bulgaria. Hey, Spanish who are just standing on your ass, I could do with a little bit of help. Do you mind? Can you tell I'm not too fond of their habit of just standing around doing bugger all, while I'm doing the real work? Because yeah, I'm not overly fond of that. Shocking, I know.
Befehle! Los, los, los! Zeigt es ihnen! Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle? Zuhören! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle? Bereit! Zuhören! Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle? Achtung! Angetreten! Bereit?
Okay.
Befehle?
The Union of Britain has finally finished their long-standing war with the Irish and annexed Ireland, so Ireland is now a British colony again. Meaning that they're going to start having problems with the IRA being a thing very shortly, I imagine. Because I do recall that being something that happens when the British take over Ireland.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Now,
Ausrücken!
why don't you guys go over there and help out with that? Same old deal everywhere else, really.
Ihre Befehle?
We are just about to that Spanish capital, which is their second to last city. Unfortunately, there's going to be some territorial loss down in this little pocket because the Spanish keep taking shit. Yeah. Although these militia may manage to slow them down. Yeah. We've taken that now. I'm going to send our cavalry to help out with related matters. Right now, the Carlists are just a... Yeah, at this point, I was saying before how the Spanish Civil War was effectively over. And just as I was saying that, the Spanish Civil War goes from effectively over to actually over. Goodbye, Spanish Civil War. And we have successfully engineered a victory for the Kingdom of Spain.
Bereit? Achtung!
And I'm getting my first volunteer and getting my first troops for the army coming in. And we can begin assigning them to the under-strength armies that we've got on the French border. The only place that actually matters. we don't actually need to do war propaganda against the French because we already have quite a lot of war support. However, we just managed to win the Civil War for the Spanish. So, what are they going to focus on? Let's just have a look here. Consolidate Spain. I'm hoping they eventually decide to join us, but that might be a bit of a pipe dream considering how much Spain is kind of a bit of a goddamn mess after their civil war. Yeah. It's probably a bit of a pipe dream. Spanish Civil War is over. The Spanish Civil War is finally over, and it seems that the Kingdom of Spain has emerged triumphant. Much of the countryside lies in ruins, and order has not completely been restored. The Spanish government announced that the anarchist and syndicalist threats had finally been dealt with, and would be unlikely to rise again anytime soon. This is a triumph for King Alfonso XIII, though the king is unlikely to know of it, having fallen into a coma shortly before the Civil War broke out. Interesting. So yes, that's one civil war that has been effectively canned. Those ships can go home. They've gotten the exercise we need them to. You guys can go home. You go home. I'll let you keep at it to get a bit more experience. Same with you. You can go home. And now, that's all of that dealt with. We can send a few more fleets out to get some training in, I think. I will have you fellows given your training wheels, I think. Yes, I did just imply that they use training wheels. Deal with it. Those lot can go off and train. The end of the Spanish War. For good or ill, the Spanish Civil War is now over. The General Staff have reported and learned many valuable lessons regarding the nature of modern warfare over the course of the conflict. Great. We gained 20 army experience, 100 political power, and Spain gets rid of the German assistance national spirit. So they no longer get their buffs from having us helping them out.